Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking the barbecue burger up a notch. To get started, I'm going to be making a side. This is just basic steak fries. If you guys don't know how to make them, I'm just going to be using some russet potatoes, cutting them into, they almost look like pickles, but little shapes like that. And then we're going to throw that in a bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper and some olive oil, just get those nice and coated. We're going to be adding that to the oven for about 20 minutes, but you just want to watch them because halfway through you're going to want to flip them. That way each side gets nice and crunchy. You could also add these into a air fryer, which I've showed on my channel. They're super delicious, but that's not what we're talking about today, guys. Today we are talking about the ultimate barbecue burger. I swear you have to try this at least once in your life or you will regret it. To get started on our burger, I'm just going to be adding about 1 pound of ground beef to a bowl. Now, what is so special about this recipe is typically for my burgers, I add just a little bit of panko or breadcrumbs, but today we're going to be kicking it up a notch with the barbecue Lay's chips. All I'm going to do is take 3/4 of the bag, add it into a large gallon bag, and then I'm just going to smash those down until they're almost as small as breadcrumbs or maybe even a little bit more. We're going to be adding more chips to this later, so don't forget to stick around to see how it all comes out. I like to use a rolling pin just to really smash it down, and then we are going to add that in to our ground beef. Once your Lay's potato chips are all smashed up, we're going to add them into our ground beef. I like to actually add in a little bit of the barbecue sauce to this. I really feel like it kicks up the flavor and just makes this a real deal barbecue burger. I'm going to let our burger mixture sit for a minute while I make our slaw, which is a huge part of this burger. To make that, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of celery salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, and 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. I like to add a little salt and pepper to this as well. Really mix this up nicely, and then we're going to throw in a bag of slaw mix. You can actually make your own, but I like to get mine from the store. It just cuts down on the workload, and it's the same thing anyway. The other thing I like to add to this is a little bit of jalapeno. If you want it to be spicy, leave the seeds, but beware. And if you want it to be not so spicy, but still have the essence of jalapeno, just de-seed it when you go and chop it all up. I also like to add a little bit of green onion in here. These green onions seemed really small to me, so I added more than usual, but you maybe just use about 3 to 4 of them. We're going to throw that in, and then once you have all of it mixed up, we're going to put it in the refrigerator for at least 20 minutes. That way it has time to incorporate into your cabbage. Now it's time to prep our burgers. I'm just going to simply make patties out of these. I like to put a little indentation in the middle. That way they don't get too fluffy. They stay nice and flat. I'm going to do about 6 of these, then we're going to throw those on the grill. The other thing we're going to do is grill up some really beautiful onions. I like to add these on the barbecue and then right on top of the burger once I add the cheese. I'll show you that in a minute, but it really does bring out the best flavors. Otherwise, you can just do raw onion as well. build our burger, I'm just going to be adding some avocado to our bun. I also added some spicy jalapeno ranch. I'm going to top that all with some Lay's potato chips and a healthy serving of that slaw and some barbecue sauce. If you guys want to check out this recipe, it is linked down below. It is delicious. You will love it. If you make it, tag me over on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next recipe real soon. Bye.